What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's had a great Tuesday so far. Spring practice day number 2 has ended. Let's get you guys caught up with a recap of everything that happened regarding spring practice number 2. According to Canes Insights, Stephon Adams, who was at spring practice, it was open to the media for the first 30 minutes. D'Eriq King was the star of the practice. He looked very good, connected with Keyshawn Smith, D. Wiggins, and Mark Pope for a couple deep passes during drills. He looked very good. The pocket at times would break down and he would scramble out of the pocket. He actually made a really nice throw, rolling out of the pocket, hit Mark Pope for a nice 20-yard pass as well. So he looked very good regarding drills that they ran in 11 versus 11 as well, and 7 versus 7 as well. Tyler Van Dyke, guys, ran with the second team today. He made some nice throws, and N'Kosi Perry ran with the threes. Now, once again, guys, take everything with a grain of salt. It's only day 2 of spring, so let's not argue over quarterbacks, or it's really not a big deal who's running with the twos. Cam Harris was running with the second team offense today as well, so it's really no big deal at all who's running with what offense. But a starter has not been named yet on offense, obviously, but D'Eriq King was the star of today, and obviously he will be our starting quarterback going into the season. It will be a complete shock if he's not. Now, regarding our offensive line unit, they did not open a lot of holes for the running backs today. Now remember, guys, they're not going in pads, so none of this really matters, okay? But they did not open a lot of holes. It was tough for running backs to run. Cam Harris had the best run of the day. That went for 25 yards. Robert Burns was not very productive today. Our defensive backs during drills were burnt all day. The best man in coverage was to Corey Couch, which is a great sign. I'm hoping, I truly think he's going to have a great future. Like Deion Sanders said in the Under Armour All-American game, this kid is a player, and I believe that. But yet, Keyshawn Smith blew past Al Blades in one-on-one drills, and D. Wiggins blew past Christian Williams as well for a touchdown on 11 versus 11 drills. So, defensive backs, I said that is a question mark going into the spring, a group to look out for. That is something I'm going to be looking at constantly, see their development, because that will literally make or break our season. Offensive line play and secondary play, and how our quarterback play, how it develops at that position as well. Man, I'm telling you, Sam Howell, he's a great quarterback, and he can torch us apart. And I don't want a barn burner where it's 1st to 45 Big 12 football against UNC, against a Clemson. So, hey, we'll see what happens. It's only the second day of spring practice, so not a big deal at all, guys. But that did occur today. Defensive backs were burnt all day. Now, let's go over the first team offensive line. At left tackle was John Campbell. At left guard was Ousmane Traore. At center was Corey Gaynor. And at right guard was Delonte Scaife. Rotating at right tackle was Kyleon Herbert and Zion Nelson. Your quarterback for the first team offense was D'Eriq King. Running back was Robert Burns. D. Wiggins at receiver. Mark Pope as well at receiver. At the slot, Mike Harley. And Will Mallory at tight end. That was your first team offense. Your first team defense: defensive end Gregory Rousseau, defensive tackle Jalar Hawley, defensive tackle Nessa Silvera, defensive end Quincy Roche. At the wheel was Ryan Ragon. At the mic was Zach McLeod. At the striker position, Gilbert Frierson. Cornerbacks were DJ Ivey, Christian Williams, and then at safety was Gervin Hall and Amari Carter. Brevin Jordan was seen at practice with a boot on his leg. And Bubba Bolden, I believe, was jogging at practice, so it is good to see him on the field getting loose after that gruesome injury he had against Florida State, I believe the game was, the celebration where he got injured. But yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Rhett Lashley, during an interview, though, by the way, guys, really did praise Jalen Knighton, saying you can see his athletic ability. He's a very confident young man, and I can't wait till they put on pads. That's when you're truly going to see the difference between practice players, game players. So I'm excited, guys. Once again, spring practice number 2, but it is great to see the Miami Hurricanes back on Green Tree, working out and getting better every day. Guys, always all about the U. Go Canes.